The history of political assassinations. Assassinations have long been used as a method of political elimination. Just recently, in July of 2024, Donald Trump, the former POTUS, survived an assassination attempt during his election rally. Yet still, there have been speculations on the authenticity of Trump's assassination attempts. Do you think he staged it? Let me know in the comment section. Whatever the case, political assassinations affect democracies just like they do authoritarian regimes. But how and why have political enemies used assassinations to pave the way for them? Before we go further, and on a lighter note, what did Herod have on Jesus anyway? Does that count as an assassination attempt on Jesus too? At the end of this video, we will highlight whether political assassinations are a deeply rooted, unethical practice in the world. In the 20th century alone, numerous assassinations of political leaders, activists, and public figures occurred, including those of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, Mahatma Gandhi, and Martin Luther King Jr. Political assassinations remain a grim reality in the modern world, reflecting the complex interplay of power, ideology, and human ambition. While the causes of political assassinations are multifaceted, their implications are universally detrimental, leading to instability, conflict, and the erosion of democratic values. The first recorded political assassination is often attributed to the assassination of Julius Caesar in 44 BCE. Julius Caesar, the dictator of Rome, was assassinated by a group of Roman senators on the Ides of March, March 15th, 44 BCE. This event marked a significant turning point in Roman history and led to the Roman Republic's end and the Roman Empire's rise. Interestingly so, did you know the concept of state-sponsored assassinations? State-sponsored assassinations. Governments themselves can engage in assassinations as a tool of foreign or domestic policy. These state-sponsored acts are often used to eliminate threats to national security or remove leaders of opposition movements perceived as dangerous to the state's interests. For example, Country A can sponsor an assassination of Country B's president when they perceive that the leader of Country B is a hindrance to Country A's ambitions in Country B. The Prime Minister of Congo, Patrice Lumumba, was assassinated in 1961 under the influence of the Belgian and U.S. interests who were opposed to his policies and leadership. At the same time, as you all know, Congo is a resource hub for minerals ranging from diamonds, gold, copper, cobalt, tin, tantalum, and lithium. Does this give you a glimpse as to why the USA and Belgium would be interested in Congo? As we speak, the crisis in DR Congo has resulted in the internal displacement of 7.2 million people as of March 2024, making it the second largest internal displacement crisis on the African continent. For decades, Congo has never experienced political stability due to foreign interference in its domestic issues. Another case in sight of state-sponsored assassination was when the U.S. supported the assassination of Chilean President Salvador Allende. Salvador was assassinated during a coup against his government. The U.S. had provided support to opposition groups that contributed to his assassination. This reveals the double-sidedness of the alleged greatest democracy in the world, the United States of America. The second most rampant reason for political assassinations is internal power struggles seeking to challenge the legitimacy of the government of the day. One sync case was when the Russian imperial family, Tsar Nicholas II, was executed by Bolsheviks during the Russian Revolution in 1918. This assassination was part of the internal struggle between the Bolsheviks and the White Army, which sought to overthrow the new communist regime. This was during the Russian Civil War, fought between 7th November 1917 and 16th June 1922. Shifting continents, in 1948, Jorge Eliezer Gaitan, a popular political leader likely to become the next president of Colombia, was assassinated in Bogotá. His death is often cited as a catalyst for the violent conflict known as La Violencia, reflecting deep-seated political and social power struggles. The same way the CIA has been actively involved in political assassinations is the same way the KGB and MI6 have been implicated in such matters. For example, during the Suez Crisis, MI6 was involved in Operation Swing, which aimed to undermine Egyptian President Gamal Abdel Nasser. Although not an assassination, it involved covert actions to destabilize his regime. Well, can we achieve a world void of political assassinations? Dreaming of achieving a world void of political assassinations is like dreaming of utopia. Does that mean that we will continue to grip with the reality of death and loss through assassination? Well, as long as power and the transient nature it continues to possess is a present reality, then political assassinations cannot be ruled out in entirety. Like I said, Jesus himself had such a plot on him as a baby. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, share, and share your thoughts in the comments section. I will see you in the next one.